Okay, I think we're online. So in the last episode, in the last live stream, we tried and kind of failed to um, get Sion here. No, not here. There. Through the swamp of, I forgot the name of the place, so let's try that again. I actually started the scenario already, so we get to skip at least a few turns in. But yeah, it barely started. I only started like 10 minutes ago, maybe. I don't know. I've also tried to set up the stream because I reinstalled my graphic cards driver, and I just want to make sure everything works out. So that's a thing. Okay. Also, the plan this time is to get Sion over here right away, because the Lich, as we learned last time, is sitting somewhere around here. So we'll move here, then we'll try to move him right past that and to this monolith over here. And according to the, at least according to the scenario objectives, we don't have to do more than that. Now, Wesnoth is one of those games that tends to pull rather nasty moves on you sometimes. Where they just say, okay, yeah, you know what, you did well in this case, so we'll give you another objective now. And that kinda sucks. I mean, it's a horrible move. It's pretty annoying when they do it, because sometimes you just really have your troops already in one corner of the map, and the game goes, yeah, you need this guy as well. Okay, now do I want to move this? I can't move him out. Okay, I've not expected the ghost to go there, but that actually works reasonably well for me. Okay, now this fellow here needs to recover a bit more. How far can these guys move? Until there. So we want to attack this ghost from here. And we'll go with the bow this time. Actually, we'll start off with slowing him down. Okay, that should work. The live stream is saying yellow right now. I don't know why that is. I'm not happy with it, but it says yellow. Although we should be okay. So really, I want this ghost to die. Wonderful. Can anyone? No, they can't move in there, so we'll actually move our shaman over there for maximum healage, and then we'll. This is a difficult decision to make. I kinda want to keep the. I'll leave this scout there for a round. The biggest issue I have with this is that I tend to forget about units I leave in villages near other things. So I'm quite sure that I will forget about this guy entirely, and then at some point I'll be missing a unit. I'll be like, yeah, if only I had, say, an elven scout somewhere in the vicinity. And then I remember, oh right, I had one in that village all the bloody time. And you guys will probably be screaming at your screens, not screaming at your screams. Okay. I'm trying to keep Sion moving as far as possible in each turn, so if we put him on the village... On the other hand, we do also need to keep him, or to give him some experience. I mean, I don't know how much he'll level up, and I don't know if we got him to level up last time. We actually got Gallume here leveled up once. So we'll use him to attack this skeleton. Okay, then. I gotta be careful because we do want to keep those shamans alive. Since we only get those 4 plus Alindra, and that would be it. Once those are dead, they are dead for good. and we're out of healers, so that kinda sucks. Also, I think in this case we only, I mean we've seen it last time. In this case, yeah, they'll only advance the druids. We won't get elven sorceresses. Which I feel is a bummer, especially because we may have to deal with the undead. And the elven druids are just slightly less suited for that. Slightly. Okay, no, this guy cannot reach us, so if we go here, I'm pretty sure there will be... okay, there's a ghost there as well. That ghost should be able to reach us, which means we will have to do something about it now. Okay, if we put this there... So if you were to go here, this guy could still move on. Not quite as I had hoped. I will block one space off. This shaman over to here, and the archer goes there. Okay, these two have moved. There is... oh, that's just a village. I don't like how it displays villages kinda like units. That does bother me. Also, we seem to be still having a steady stream, but if any of you are watching that right now and feel like telling me otherwise, if you're experiencing it otherwise, then I would be... oh, that's not good, that's not good, that's not good. Okay, we'll have to... yeah, we'll have to go back to that. Yeah, back to turn 7, I guess. I totally forgot he could move the other way around. I was kind of focused on him moving like this way, where he could get to Galumir. I totally forgot he can move the other way around as well. Yeah. And there we go with the RNG screwing us over. Again. Because now we're hitting much less. Okay, now we could move him there. Seems like a risky move, though. Okay, we'll put... do we have the... oh no, that's our hero. Okay. Now we need to get rid of this ghost. Again. So, the plan here is to entangle. Great. Now, we'll shoot it. I guess I'll move the... actually no, the scout can stay there for a turn. We'll leave the scout there, because since nobody here will be moving this turn, we should be doing okay. Come on, kill it. Great. Now this guy should actually become the elvish captain we had last time as well. I'll try to get him there. I'm not happy with that front here, so I think we'll go with this again. Yeah, we'll press T this time. You may also shoot it now. The downside of this is we don't get any experience if memory serves, because this is a level 0 unit. Yeah, we get some experience for killing it, but we don't get much for... we don't get anything for attacking it right now. You do get 1 point per experience level of the unit you've been attacking, for attacking, basically. Okay, if we were to... this guy does 7. And it will do 7 against the Elven Shamans. That's kind of cool that you can actually see what the modifiers are against each of the units on the battlefield. You can even see that... actually, does that? Yeah, it does sort it by team, so you don't see how much it would do against another skeleton, but you do see how much it will do against all of the units you are currently fielding. So that's kind of nice. Do I want to put this archer over there? I think I do. Even if it's mostly to block one space off here. There. There, and I hope they won't focus Sion again. That was really an asinine move last time. Not that they have to care. I guess I'll have to put this guy as bait. I hate doing that because every unit is pretty valuable here. But we have to do this, because apparently Sion is more important than any other random nondescript elf. Okay, we'll put you... where do we put this one? Could put it on the swamp, which... we'll leave them as they are right now. Well, at least the bait tactic has worked so far. And we even have an archer. We still have that archer. Isn't that wonderful? I wonder if you can only spawn those. Yeah, that was another benefit of leaving this scout there. He has regained 10 points now. Because you get 2 for resting plus 8 for sitting in the village, so that's a whopping 10 points total. Kill it, level up, great. We do need the captain here. Because those 25% damage will make a great difference. They make a tremendous difference, in fact. Now, do we want this? I don't think we want to get close to that right now. Because we don't have much to cover the rest of our fronts there. I guess I'll now have to move the scout because we want this extended vision. Okay. Ugh, damn it. Okay, no, that's a bit too much. That is a bit too much for my taste, so we'll just move like this. Yeah, no, you do that. I was hoping we could keep the scout near the shaman, but I don't think that will be possible this time. Which means we'll miss out on a bit of healing, but that should be okay. Now, Sion needs to move. He needs to get going. That's pretty much fact. We need to get to that obelisk. But I certainly want to get to make a stop here, because we at least one turn. So we can at least get some more troops ready. Okay, we can also try to bait this corpse. Actually try to shoot it. And you'll see that we'll not gain any experience for that. We haven't gained any, he's still at 0, so he has not gained any experience, that scout. Okay. We had to do that for the experience. Now, how far can this go? Not overly far. I wish the alligator would at least attack the undead as well. It would be making my job a lot easier. Although I suppose that's not the point here. Ah, that didn't go well at all. And that is a very risky move I'm making. Can this? No, he can't. So if we slow down the ghost... Good. How far can you... You would attack that guy if you were to move that far. We'll move this fighter over here so he's not getting targeted. I suppose they will... Yeah, they will likely go for this fighter here because he can hit him with this ghoul and the walking corpse. And that should actually be able to... enough to finish him off, which kinda sucks. Especially because we're standing in the swamp right now, which means we have low defense, very low defense. And I can't even block it off with the... I could try to block it off with the archer. Actually, I'll do that. If I put this archer here... It's kind of a choice which one will get the... which one will get killed. I think I'll leave them as they are. And I suppose this fighter here will definitely be dead by the end of the round. Okay, now... Any more units I want to move? I think I'll move this one here. Okay, end the turn. I'm so glad the slowing worked this time, and the first counter-attack hit. I was expecting him to move that ghoul over here, so he could move with, so he could attack with the corpse. If he doesn't want to do that, it's fine with me. I can certainly deal with not being attacked. Use our captain. Okay, now if we could get you there, that would be great. Should probably do it like this. Okay, now everybody's getting healed. You'll be healed like so. Okay, and now for the fun parts. So this guy needs to... Yeah, we can go melee now because I want to take over the village here next turn. Which means we'll spend the turn there. You always do that automatically when you actually take over a village. So there's no way you can prevent that. No matter how much you don't want him to do that. That was rather bad. I was really hoping for that slowdown. At least that one went through. Okay, now if we entangle this... We won't get enough experience to level up, sadly. Can you... You can't kill that skeleton. That sucks. And I distinctly remember that we had some of those... Ah, damn it. I might actually have to roll back to this turn. So I think we'll lose a unit we can't afford to lose. And to make things worse, and add insult to injury, basically, I'm afraid this unit will be turned into a walking corpse as well. Okay, do we want to move this guy? Don't think so. Put this one here. We'll probably be attacked by an alligator now. I can see it coming. I can totally see it coming. Okay. So it was actually something I wanted to discuss today. Just in case you're up for that. Damn it. That is something I've seen lately. Probably with discussions, which is... I guess more of a pet peeve of mine now, but I found a statement rather odd. And I mean, most of you are aware that many game publishers see or try to move towards a monetization strategy that's essentially summarized as games as services. And for some reason, I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't want to defend anyone doing that here. But people take offense in that for what I consider to be all the wrong reasons, in fact. Because most people counter that with why not games as games? And what I have to say that this it does sound simple enough. I would like to point out that there is more to that. And that is, people don't see games as... it's not that games aren't games anymore, or games aren't seen as games. But it's something that Jim Sterling has put very, very eloquent, as he usually does, by saying that... Oh, I hope we hit both. Yes. By essentially putting it like it's companies trying to use what worked in other businesses and try to apply that to the game industry. And the difference to games as service is, or the opposite of games as service is not games as games, it's games as goods. As in something you only pay once and then just have. If we slow it down... We hit... Oh yeah, we hit at least one of those. Great. It's games as goods. Games as something you only have to purchase once and then just own. And that's... for some reason, or for a very simple reason, and that's that you own it after buying it first. That is essentially what drives those publishers mad, because you don't keep paying to enjoy that good and to enjoy that thing. And I have a few thoughts on that, which I do hope I will remember, because I didn't actually bother to script this before to write that down. It was just something I thought about earlier. I do that sometimes. Don't judge me. How to best avoid getting killed here? I think first off we'll have to move this guy over there. I wish captains would gain experience as well for that. Commanding the troops. Anyway, yeah, my point here. Compare it to another industry, and it is cars. You can buy a car, and that's one of the points where this idea makes sense. You can buy a car, and then you own the car. You can do whatever you want with it, but you also have the trouble when the car breaks down, because you have to make sure it works, you have to pay for it if it doesn't work, and you have to just... as soon as the car stops working, you're in trouble. And the idea of that's the car as a good. The opposite of that is the car as a service, which essentially boils down to, in my opinion, leasing a car, for example. Now, when you lease a car, you don't buy the thing. You don't buy the car as what you pay for is the service of the mobility that the car affords you. So you basically pay for the right to use that particular car and drive around and do all your, I don't know, groceries with. Can we take that one down? Probably not. Let's not fracture our troops too far here. Well, I'd like to at least get this archer here safe. Go put that here. Okay, yeah. So you lease a car, and it does make sense in other businesses because, for example, the company I work with, and it's quite a big company, and they lease all their cars, so that there has to be some advantage in not owning the car, and some reason for just don't you die? Ah, you died. And we'll go back to turn 10. Whoa. And that is that you don't have the trouble when the car breaks down. Because that's the point of leasing and the point of not owning the thing. Is as soon as it stops working, if it breaks down for whatever reason, you can go to the provider of the service, in this case the car, and say, yeah, you're not providing me the service right now, so make something happen, do something. And that actually works reasonably well. As far as I'm aware, at least. Can we actually get this one leveled up here? Let's see, if we move you there. Okay, I think this... yeah, this is pretty much a given. Move this there. I think we'll have to move Sion somewhere else, because he is not exactly great as a fighter. If we got him to level 2, he would be doing so much better. Anyway, I keep getting distracted here. Where was I? Right. So, the thing is, you don't own the car anymore, but you keep paying for that service. And I think that's where the games industry wants to go, at least the big publishers want to go there. Now, the problem is, with a car, you'll always need that. You always, or if you do need a car, you will always need it. You will need it every day, or almost every day. If you need to get it to work, you'll need it 5 days a week, give or take. If you don't work full time, or you'll do groceries with it every week. So that's kind of where this model makes sense. And the downside of that is probably not entirely obvious to some of you, but I believe one of the biggest downside of that is actually that... Ah, damn it, I didn't want to do that. I totally did not want to do that. And the downside of this very idea of that, of games as services, is that you need to craft your game in such a way that it does not end. And that's something I highly disagree with. I absolutely do not like this very idea of games as services for that particular reason. Okay, can we kill this? It would be great if we could. Yes, wonderful. Because it's basically the end of the story-driven game, and That's something I just don't like. Okay, I like those games that you can pick up, you can play a chapter, you can advance the story, you can get engrossed in that, and then you can put it away. For example, Skyrim. There are many things I don't like about Skyrim, don't get me wrong. But it's a world you can get lost in, but it ends. There is a certain end to it. I mean, yes, there are Radiant quests, but don't tell me you're doing those until they end, okay? I mean, as soon as these start to get too repetitive, you probably put down the game and say, okay, yeah, I'm done with this. And, for example, Wesnoth. I mean, Wesnoth is entirely unpaid, so it's probably a poor example here. But it's a story-driven game as well. You play the story, you finish the story, and then you're done with it. You can download the next campaign if you want. But that's where it's at. That's where it ends. Is that enough? Yes, great. I think I want another captain here. Okay, you need one more experience point. So if we put you there, have you attack that, you will level up nonetheless. Great. Now, nobody can kill that. Take that out. Yeah, let's do that. Let's kill this ghoul, which did not really free us or free up too much space, but we can at least get Galumir back to a village now, so you can get patched up. And there is nothing else in range of this, which is great. Okay, now you. I don't like to have those around while I'm trying to move past them. So we'll try to kill as many as possible, so just so that our heroes can move through without being harassed too much and without them falling into our backs. I really enjoy having nothing in my back that may quite literally backfire at me. Also, I was at Games as Services, damn it. Okay, we probably want to move you there. Yeah, move it. So it does not make sense to apply this idea to games, in my opinion. Because what will this lead to? It will lead to this amorphous blob of games which have no story, which you never want to put down, which is essentially it takes out the gameplay. I think it sees this instant, or this feeling of reward, the dopamine your brain basically puts out when you play games. I think it's just like I think the term is Skinner box. So you get your reward, and essentially you pay them to get this reward of feeling victorious, of feeling empowered, of feeling like you achieved something. And I don't like this. But I like the feeling of having achieved something, but I don't like the I don't like having having playing games reduced to just that. I believe that's essentially where you're going with freemium economy, because it's just this. I mean, it's an open secret that freemium is essentially just designed to pummel you into. Can we actually level those up further? It's designed to pummel you into submission, into just eventually submitting your wallet to the game publisher and just handing them your money, because you don't want to wait any longer for your game and then for your results in-game results, like your resources or your units or your victories, because Lord knows how many of those free-to-play titles work. And I realize I probably should have scripted this. But I didn't feel like reading from a script. So, yeah. We'll have to deal with it now. And I think it makes sense that, for example, the annual Call of Duty release would follow this idea of a game as a service, where you'd basically play the same one for the entire year, and if you get tired of it, they'll just throw out the next one, and then that's essentially your bit of progress, your story-wise progression. Even though, for example, the Call of Duties, as far as I know, don't get me wrong, I never played any of those. I've actually played the first Battlefield, which was Battlefield 1942. I'm quite sure it was that one. And after that, I haven't played any... well, not after that, but that's pretty much the only experience with shooters I have. And I'm not ashamed of that. Not at all. I believe actually shooters are not too bad, but I think it's something you end up kind of growing out of. At least I kind of did. So I still think parents have every right to be mad or to be worried if their kids play shooters, but I don't think video games are the devil and are that the only reason why there are school shootings and those kinds of things. And I keep getting sidetracked from our games as a services bit. Now, again, I don't defend anyone going, yeah, games should be services. No, they should not. Games should be, first and foremost, games. They should be something that people enjoy, regardless of if it's a service or not. And the thing with games as service is that the games are not crafted for your enjoyment anymore. They're crafted to make money. And I just think that's the wrong approach to making a game. And again, Jose said it pretty well when he essentially called it the blind leading the blind. Because you have people who have experienced with packaged goods or other things like, for example, cars, and selling cars and dealing with that. Let's recruit one unit. I think we lost an Elvish archer earlier, but yeah, let's go with an archer here. Ugh, what was that? Alright, that one. I'm not going to read this again because I did this last time, so we'll just we'll try to do this as quick as possible. And what kind of worries me now is that we have this Knight Gaunt here, and he has this backstab ability. We're going to really want to be careful where we place our units, because he can move around our troops. What time is it? Oh right, it's ever missed, so I guess that means it's day. It's about as close to daytime as it gets, I suppose. Now, the advantage of, or the disadvantage of those over the regular ghosts is that these don't have a ranged attack anymore. So we should be able to deal, to deal reasonable amounts of damage to it with our archers. Now, obviously, archers aren't great against them because they have ridiculous resistances. Well, not too ridiculous, but they do have a... I think they're not too susceptible to melee damage, essentially. I really want to slow this down, but I don't want to risk getting killed by this Knight Gaunt here, which could totally move past me. If I put this shaman here... Yeah, okay, this one won't reach us, this one won't reach us. This guy could go around me, so we'll probably put this here just to prevent the backstab. Okay, now we could hit it. Yeah, we'll go for it. That went well. I will put those like this. Then we'll just keep moving. We have to keep moving. Time is kinda running out. And we still have quite a bit of way before us. So, okay, this guy doesn't have a... it didn't have a melee attack, so it was just a free experience to grab. Okay, I wouldn't mind this Nightcon actually being lured out now. That was a very good outcome. Oh, there's the alligator. Why did that have to appear now? Okay. Now, anyone close to leveling up? No. I guess we'll start hitting those. Just to harass them a bit. And maybe to drag all those corpses over here. Okay. Now. This would go very well here. So I guess this shaman here will join the charge on that castle. Whereas all those guys, I'm also very tempted to send the druid in as well. We could hit him with this already. Look at the damage we're dealing there. That's not worth it. It's not worth putting our druid into that enormous amount of risk. So instead, I think I'll move here a bit slow. So I'll take it careful. Move like this. And have Galumir. I think we'll move up here as well. Okay, we'll move this one back a notch. It has a lot of health, this crocodile, or this alligator in this case. I'm not sure what the difference is. If any of you knows, do put it in the comments or in the chat box if you're still watching this. If you're watching this live. That was essentially a wasted turn for that. And I don't like the look of all those undead over there. I really don't. I also didn't appreciate the look of that poison on my hero. But that's just a side note. That's something I... seriously... I keep forgetting that they have... They can move. I always think that they'll stick to one target, and they are not. I really need to start paying more attention to that. Okay, now I think I want to have you switch places, or at least go there. Move you there and you there. So we can now have some fun here. Don't want to be hit by that poison. Okay, that worked at least. We'll try to kill this one now. The alligator was not exactly impressed. That's its good right. Those will have to heal. Sion. I suppose you could try. The bow should do. It should, but didn't. Thank you, statistics again. I think we'll take out the... We had to take out the ghoul there. Also deal with his archer. This turn might have been the mistake. Okay, this one could attack us, so we'll try to lure him to the village here. It's much easier to defend when you actually regain your health. Or at least part of it. You don't have to regain all of it, but even part of it helps quite a lot. Okay, yeah, just keep moving. Also attack it. And maybe aim next time. There was another alligator over here somewhere. At least we had it spawn last time. I'm not looking forward to meeting it again. I also don't like how this one basically dodged 3 shots there. I hope we don't lose that hero. Or that cap. It's not a hero yet. It's just a captain. Good, not good, not good, not good, not good. Ah. That's the RNG for you. And my ineptitude. I apologize for not being able to finish this off camera, which I actually wanted to do, but I also really didn't have time. My thesis is due in 2 weeks, and well, I agree I probably should not play games. I just needed some rest, okay? We could switch this around and move Sion over here. Have this over there. That alligator, though. I mean, seriously. At least it's dead now. At least that thing is dead as well. But we took a poison hit, which kind of sucks because it means we won't regenerate 8 health, or yeah, 8 health next turn. This down here again. And those... What did we do? We put you there. That. Yeah, just move it. Okay. Shaman's going. Yeah, I think we have to do that. At least we killed it this time. Now we may lose a turn here to healing again. We're also getting closer to the enemy castle. That was to be expected. That is not good. At all. Not good at all. How many resources does this guy have? I'm not sure if I mentioned it last time, but actually, when I prepared for the last live stream, I watched part of a video by, I forgot the name now. I think I mentioned it last time, and it summed this entire thing up a bit nicely. They were playing the Heir to the Throne campaign, which we also did on this channel, and the Let's Play did the video was called Lensifar, Where Grown Men Come to Cry, which was basically the RNG issue all over again. Okay, we can't get this leveled up. Now if we could get that, can move this one here. Will we get 3 hits? Excellent. So we want an Elvish. I think I want a marksman. Now, the cool thing is I can still move my captain around because he did not actually fight. Do I want to? Yes. If we're really lucky, the scenario actually ends, or the level ends when we kill the Knight Gaunt. It probably won't, so what's that? To fight this? Undo that. I really need to save this druid. Preferably by sending her to a city nearby. Which is kind of hard to do because we just found a place where there's actually no nearby city. This is like literally the middle of nowhere. It's like the Brandenburg of Wesnoth. Okay. We have to get rid of this ghost. We need a clear path. I don't want to do this scenario again. Okay, if we can attack this. Thing is, this druid will lose. It will continue to lose health. There is nothing we can do to avoid that. So unless we can completely shield it, this one is lost. And I shouldn't have to remind you how bad that would be for us. Kill this. Not so much this. Let's do it. Yeah, just kill it. Sion, make me proud. You did not make me proud there. At all. Could move Galomir up here, but 40% defense is not much. Also, no, this one can't move there. I'm really worried about this druid now. Put that not there, because we need the healing down here. This ghost cannot move past that. Okay. That's it for the captain. It's a shame because we just lost the 25% leadership bonus. And we just lost another unit. And we're about to lose a hero. We can move the scout up here. Yeah, keep moving. I think we have to start exerting some pressure on the enemy 4 here. Like this. Then we'll move there. And there. Okay, how many can we get there? We can get you there. That won't get us a leadership bonus anymore because there's no leader next to that, or at least this leader is level 2 and this unit is as well, so there will be no leadership bonus. It will only be 25% per level difference. That is the leader being higher level than the lead D, or the lower ranked unit. Yeah, we're totally not attacking that in melee. Totally not. I'm not happy with that. I am with that, though. I'm very pleased with that result. Okay, can we kill the ghost now? Yeah, who are you gonna call? And I hope I didn't make a mistake there. No. Great, Sion has leveled up. Sion has gained the Firebow attack and the leadership ability, which each level that Sion advances, he will also get increases in attack damage and sometimes number of attacks. Check his unit file for additional information. So we now get a Firebow attack. I don't think this actually gave us a new description here. We really have to move this one here now. This is still very, very risky. So I don't think we changed our looks here. The unit sprite has changed. Okay, end the turn and hope we still make it to... Oh, damn it. Ah! Oh well, back to turn 18. This can devolve into quite a lot of save scumming. Is it save scumming? I think it is. I think it is. At least we have the marksman ability here, which would grant us at least 60% chance to hit every time if the probabilities here weren't horribly mixed up. On the right side, this gives us a whopping 2 experience points each time we attack. So that is the great thing about this. Okay. Could you kill it this time? Of course you could not. If we move this here... Okay, the druid is still safe, reasonably. Could actually attack like that. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. That was also a waste. I'm afraid we'll have a walking dare to attack us very, very soon. I mean, if this guy and the ghoul basically combine their forces, we'll be in trouble quite deeply. Let's see if we survive this turn. Ah, could you at least try to aim? I apologize for that. I hope we get the scenario done by the end of the stream, which is going to be in about 1 hour. Pretty exactly, in fact. Could you kill this now? Deja vu. Deja vu. Could actually try to move like that. Let's see if that works better. Now we'll go for the attacks on this one. Actually, I was wrong earlier. It doesn't give us 2 XP, it gives us 3 experience points every time we attack. So that's even better. But look at this. This guy is at 18 experience now, and he should be at 21 now, yes. So if you can get a level 3 unit and attack it in a way that that does not allow it to fight back, do it. Just do it. Can we kill this? No, we can't, so we'll not even bother. Finally! Okay, we finally did it. And according to my streaming window, oh no, we're back. Just said we had a bit of a snag there. Okay, let's go with the ones that won't kill it first. I kind of want to get this shaman here leveled up. So if we could turn this around a bit. That would be great for the actual killing blow. Oh well, we'll have to take the experience as we can get it. In this case, get it back. No, it doesn't appear like we can. I'm getting an upstream. Okay, we are streaming again. It was just a bit of a... I don't know what happened there. Okay, so we're still deciding whether or not we want to descend, and I think I'll not do it. Your counsel is wise, Alindra, and we have no time for distraction. Our quest is too important. Let us move on and leave the dead to the dead. We got 20 gold. 20 gold, that was all? I literally risked my life there for 20 gold. Are you kidding me? Wouldn't that be supposed to have like a 60% hit chance? I know it's kind of low to complain about the hit chances in Battle for Wesnoth. Okay, now you actually have to move it. Yeah, just keep moving. We have no time. I mean, on the bright side, most of the undead seem to have also died. So that's certainly gonna help us. We'll probably hit it with Alindra. Oh, you good for nothing, druid. Let's also make some money here, all we can. Okay, where's the obelisk? That way. Yeah. Okay, you know what? I'll go back to turn 19. And we'll kill this thing. Hopefully this kills it. No, that's fine. And in fact, we'll try to descend. What the hell is going on here? At least we can actually try to get those kills in. I could take that. Now what we want to do is get over here and hopefully kill it. Yes, wonderful. And this time we'll descend. Because at least that way we are of the light. What have we to fear in darkness? Let us see what lurks below. Now I mostly did this to avoid this time limit. I suppose I made a horrible trade-off there. So we're gonna save this game here. And end the scenario. The fate of Baal Argan. Dark here. Elves are not meant for the subterranean places. Let us find what there is to find and be gone. What is that marking on the floor ahead? I do not recognize it, glyph. I recognize it. It is a glyph of warding. A ward? Is it meant to keep us out? Nay, Galamir. It is a rune of confinement. It is meant to keep something in. Look out! The roof has caved in behind us. The stairs are buried. Whatever lies before us, there is no going back now. Let us hope there is another way out. Okay, Sion can recruit into any adjacent hex. I guess we'll go with our leveled up units here. Yeah, get me a scout. That's kind of cool. I actually kind of script those to be like castle tiles. Okay, I suppose we'll have a lot of undead to kill here. I'm so happy about that. Okay, slow it down. Slow it down. And ideally kill it. But slow it down. Yeah, we can do this. I probably should have killed it. Let's recall some more troops here. As in all of them. Do we need the scouts? Let's also get the scouts. That was a silly move. If he had done that first, he could have actually killed that scout with backstabs. Oh, never mind. It's not dead yet. Yeah, he could have moved the ghost there first, and then he would have had the backstab bonus. Was it really too hard to hit that another time? Okay, move you back. I'm not exactly sure I like the 70% hit chances there. Okay, you go there again. You only have enough money for two more units. So there's that. What's the objective again? Objectives. Find the way out. Okay. Sounds easy enough, right? Which one to attack? Galumir? I think we want to attack this one. We might be able to kill this one. We did kill this one. Great. Now we are thoroughly stuck. What would be really great would be some holy water on this level. And usually the campaign makers are kind enough to provide that, actually. So when you have a level with undead, you can very often, and do take that with a grain of salt, but you can very often actually also find a file of holy water there, so you'll have a bit of an easier time dealing with the undead. Or just taunt you and then cause you to risk one of your units. That's also likely. Also very likely, in fact. Okay. You should be able to firebow this. I find your firebow highly underwhelming. Okay, there is nothing there, at least. Oh, it's nice that they marked the starting position there as well. So just in case you kind of lose it, you still know where you're able to recruit units. Good, more skeletons. And ghast. It looks ghastly, at least. The ghast is a creature taken from humankind's most primal nightmares. Unlike their lesser cousins, ghouls and necrophages, ghasts are not patient enough to wait for their victim to die from poison before consuming the body. They attack directly with their enormous mouths, trying to rip the flesh straight from their foes. Once the enemy is defeated, they eat the rest of the body, gaining strength in the process. Okay. That's, alright, those have feeding, which is kind of annoying. It's a horrible trait that allows them to actually, I think they gain a lot of health when they kill a unit. Ooh, there's a chest here. This might be holy water. Don't die on me. I don't know why, but this ripping sound always creeps me out. Also, shame we lost that. Okay, you get the hell out of there. You get the hell in there. Okay, now get in there. Kill something. Or not. Okay. What was one of those still there? Oh no, it moved. Right, it has Night Stalk. Damn it. Ah, damn it. Could you hit for once? Was this guy promoted without ever having hit something with his bow? Okay. You know what would be slightly overpowered if they could actually... Look at that, that's how aiming works. If they would actually gain another turn if they... upon promotion, basically. Not suggesting that, I'd just say it would be overpowered. Kill it. Good. Now we are a bit short on time, and something tells me that the exit is over here where the light shines through. I'm hoping there's not too much horrifying stuff in there. But experience tells us that if you see a coffin in the crypt, go for opening it. Right? Yeah, you have a shield. Use it, mate. Okay, what do we get here? Sion, we have found an old chest. Shall we open it? Yes. Ugh, what the hell is that? Oh, goodness. It's a death blade. Apparently, we have found a death blade. Okay, come back here. Now, the death blade is probably going to rip us a new one. I'm going to say it as it is. It's probably going to kill us. Or otherwise harm us significantly. I gotta admit this level gets me quite good every now and then. Then again, I suppose I'm a bit too greedy here. Then again, nothing ever said I would get holy water in here. To be fair, they never actually said that, so yeah. Me expecting, or halfway expecting it was a bit premature. Yeah, the dimension does have an obscene amount of attacks. Okay. We have to slow it down. Okay, there's a way around that, which is kind of cool. Could you hit both? No, you could not. There we go, at least we have that. At least we have that sorted. And we still have a lot of turns to get this Ghast, which should actually attack us now. And hopefully not kill our Elvish captain. 12 damage is a lot, though. I gotta say that as it is. It is a lot of damage. Okay, we'll have to withdraw the captain. Probably not just yet. We can still benefit of his leadership skills. Okay, you need 3 points. How much health does a druid have? 35. So this thing would potentially still kill it. Unless it would be slowed. Yeah, I think we can kill this. At least we can do this. First we need to get rid of this ghost. Excellent. Now if we slow this down, should get the level up. There it is. So that should now make him deal a lot less damage, which allows us to actually survive one attack of it with the druid. So we'll not risk the druid too much. Okay, now we actually want to do the switcheroo here. Aha! We found the arcane bow. It must have been stored in the castle above and ended up down here somehow when it fell into ruin. Give it to Gollum. He's our strongest archer. I shall bear it with honor. I would have given it to that guy, but okay. Also, I think it must be horribly boring to be trapped in a chest with a bow for so long. I was just saying that it would probably drive me crazy. Yeah, go in with melee. This unit will be leveled up, so the poison will be nullified. And we'll turn you into an Elvish hero. Which, as the unit description is quick to remind me, is not actually because these are considered heroes of the elves, they're just better. I mean, I do encourage every one of you to read those unit descriptions. They're quite good. Most of them. Some of them are kinda, I don't know, cliched. Why did I not expect that? Okay, we'll have a druid congregation down here. All the healing we need. Okay, now Gardomir has the arcane damage now. Which means he will do a ridiculous amount of damage against undead. So at least I was somewhat right with my holy water guess. Okay, any other unit we could get leveled up here? Or at least take the experience. Come on now. think the turn limits here are a bit draconic. He didn't know what to do, so he didn't attack at all, which is fine for me. Let's go with the ranger this time. I just like doing this as like one of these or one of that. Just alternate it a bit to, I don't know, keep it interesting and get a well-balanced army, essentially. Okay, Sion, I think I want you at the front. Actually, no, I don't. Actually, I do. There's an enemy unit. We still need to find the exit here, so not too thrilled about that. There is a small box, or a small backpack of sorts. I don't know what's in there, but we will find out. And at least I still have one scout. In fact, it's an Elvish Rider now, so he has been leveled up. And there is an enemy unit. Where exactly did you see that? Look at that, there's a thing here as well. What the hell did you see? It's probably not that one, because we spotted that already. Go there. This might actually be a switch or something. So we'll go there. Okay. Aha! Look there in the mire. I see a glint of silver. How do you see it from over there? It looks like a ring. Shall we retrieve it? I hope it's not that ring, but I wouldn't think it is. Yes, it could be of some use. Defeat Guardian. Why are there two Guardians now? I'm somewhat afraid of touching that backpack, but I really want to know what's in there, so we'll figure that out. Okay, now to defeat some more Guardians. Lord knows we need more of those. Okay, the vulnerable druids are at least safe. We will be extra safe here. And I think it's a good idea to at least gather the troops up before we... Yeah, that was to be expected. Okay, let's piss off some more Guardians, actually. One down. There. Let's do this. You know what, we'll just take it. What's the worst that could happen? 25 gold. No Guardian? No Lich guarding those 25? No? Well, fine. We'll take it. We'll take that for what it's worth. Pretty exactly 25 gold. That's what it's worth. Okay, you go there. Shame we lost that scout, though. Oh, crap. They shine. It hurts us. What are they? Elves. Returned to the world, but too late. Far too late. I recognize that voice? Yes, Galumir, it is I, Baal Argan. We meet again at last. Long have I been confined here, betrayed by one of my own disciples. But now that you have crossed the ward, I may roam free upon the earth once more. Darkness rises, Galumir. We have felt it. Yes. From darkness the world was born, and to darkness it shall return. The light fades, and nothing can stop it. Soon all shall be eternal night. But today, Galumir, yes, today you die. Tyrant, you continue on in darkness even after death. No matter. Never could you best me before, nor shall you today. I shall end you and your foul minions once and for all. Could we do that in the next 7 turns, please? Also, you'll get your chance of standing right in front of all the minions. Or at least 2 of the minions. I probably want you to be there. And you to stand there. Like this. Yeah, we really didn't need to piss off any more undead. Don't die! Oh, that one's dead. That looks like a circular attack. Looks nasty. Also, I think it was to be expected we'd lose a druid here. Could we kill that? Pretty please? A Ring of Healing. This magic ring endows the holder with a greater healing ability, allowing them to cure poison and heal adjacent units 10 hit points. Alindra is our best healer. She shall bear the ring. Thank you, brother. I promise I shall use this only in the service of our people. Yeah, we know how those promises play out usually. Okay, I hope this loss won't hurt us too bad. Now, Galumir has the magic bow thing. Oh boy, that's a lot of damage. Oh, he got his own unit description. Once a sorcerer king of great power, Baal Argan has become a spectre after death. Confined to his tomb in the distant past by one of his own disciples, he has never forgotten the enmity he bears towards all who opposed him in life. Well, that's not too much enmity left, right? It's only Galumir. Although I suppose they don't see the maps like I may do here. Damn it, I actually want to ensnare them. Okay, it might be a good idea to withdraw Galumir. Or to at least kill one of those. I said kill, not merely annoy. Okay, that's 2 shamans down. That's really, really bad. Or 2 druids down, rather. That's even worse. In fact, that's even worse. Ah, I wish I hadn't messed up the slowdown there. Okay, I think we'll have to turn you to put you back. Actually, we'll move you there. Because something tells me that this unit here will require a lot of healing. Okay, there's some archery for you. Oh my. Yeah, we really need this thing slowed down. At least this guy knows how to dodge. Okay, you absolutely have to hit this one. Wonderful. So now he at least deals a lot less damage to us. I mean, this Baneblade was a 12-4 attack. That's just that's absurd. I was about to say obscene, which is absurd and obscene, but no. Okay, we also have Greater Healing, which does, oh wow, 10 hit points. That is substantial. I mean, that's actually what you get if you really don't do anything. Also, those are 4 coffins, but you only solve 3 things. Come on, miss one. Seriously. Okay, we are severely down on our shamans. Okay. And so your reign of darkness ends. At long last, Baal Argan. A passage out? What is that on the ground? A sword? Sion, it is magic. I can feel it from here. Then we shall bring it with us. There is no knowing what enemies we may face on our journey. It may be useful. We found the arcane sword. It allows Sion to strike with arcane damage type attack. Nice. There is far more treasure than we can carry. Let us gather what we can and be gone from here. We could literally only carry 300 gold. I mean, granted, this stuff might be heavy, but still. 300? Where are we? The far end of the fence. That was terrible. Never have I felt such cold, such hatred, nor such evil. You know now, at least in part, why we chose to withdraw from this world. That which Baal Argan spoke of, the rising darkness, what did it mean? Is it because of the stone? That is my thought. If the powers of darkness have felt its loss, then all more reason for us to find it and return it before it is truly too late. And what if there is more to what he said? Such as, I know not, but I feel it, as I did before. There is more at work here than the malice of the drakes. Mayhaps the druid will know. Come, let us be gone. We have emerged victorious, although we did lose 3 shamans, so I'm not too certain about the overall degree of victory here. Maybe we'll get another druid. Maybe the druid will come along. Blood of the Highborn. Scenario 4. The Druid's Circle. 4? Alright, the last one didn't really count as an extra one, I think. Tiring has been our journey. Let us rest tonight. We can find the druid on the morrow. Hold, Sion. Tell me, what season is it? It is spring, of course. Look around us. The trees are bare, the earth is parched. Some bane leeches the very life from the land. It is unnatural. If this druid be a nature priest, how can this be so? I know not, but I see as you do. We may rest the night here, but we should post a watch. Blink, come back! Oh great, we have to deal with the princess now as well. Blink, stop! Bad Wisp! You come back here right this instant! There! Got you! Now back into the pouch. Princess Elithiel? Uh-oh. Princess Elithiel, what are you doing here? Answer me. Stop yelling at me. Sion, let me. Your Highness, how come you to be here? Surely the priestess does not know of this. I followed you. What? Yes, I followed you. Sion, please. You followed us? All the way from Amaranthine, eh? Yes. Your Highness, how did you get past humans? I hid in the forest, but I'm not a coward. No one has said that. Good, because I'm not. The swamp, how did you make it through? That was really hard and scary. There was mist and bad things everywhere. I killed the mudwomp and the ghost. Well, actually, Blink killed the ghosts. Did you know that the light hurts them? That's what the scrolls in the Hall of Records said, but I wasn't sure until one found us, and this all matters not. You will return to Amaranthine at once. No, I won't. Yes, you shall. When the priestess finds out what you have done, I don't care. I'm not going back. I can't go back. I can't. When the drakes came, I hid. Only because Mother made me, but I hid. And then they started killing everyone. They killed Vastron and Awen and Lormos Lethaniel and Rolu. They were my friends. They were all my friends, and I just hid and let them die. I'm not going back. I'm going to find the drakes who did it, and I'm going to kill them. If you try to stop me, I'll... Princess, please be calm. Sion Garlemir, a word. Princess Elithiel, will you be so kind as to await us on the path? Fine, but I'm not going back. That princess is quite a brat. This is most unexpected. Unexpected or not, she must go back. The danger is too great. Still, to have come so far unaided, she has shown great courage and resourcefulness. She is a child. She has barely seen a 17th springtide. Moreover, she is the daughter of the priestess of the stone, and destined one day to be our leader. A child she may be, Sion, but no ordinary child. She was trained in combat by Vastron, our greatest hero. Awen, our greatest ranger, taught her the ways of the forest. Healing she learned from the merfolk. From her mother she has learned deep magic, and hunting she learned from me. Yes, from you, our greatest hunter. It is precisely because she is the inheritor of the Temple of the Stone that she has been tutored by the best of us. Like you and I, Sion, she was born at Amaranthine and has never travelled beyond its borders. What kind of leader shall she be if she has no experience of the world? Experience is one thing, Alindra, but we go to war. She shall be no leader at all if she is dead. And let us not forget, she is a wisp friend. Aye, and we all know what is said of them. Yes, yes, that they are destined for greatness, and more often than not an early grave to boot. She must go back. And who shall take her? We cannot send her alone, nor can we spare any from our party. We are few enough as is. By the one, the two of you shall be the death of me. Very well, she may stay, but we three must watch over her and ensure that she comes to no harm. I like not the prospect of having to explain to the priestess that her only child has perished because we were too weak and foolish to send her home. Agreed. Agreed. Princess Elithiel, come hither. We have decided you may stay. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I promise not to be any trouble. That is just as well. If you are, I swear I shall take you back myself. Quest or no quest. I said I promise. Okay, you do it here. Hark, someone approaches. Princess, get behind us. Colonel Such actually did it. Elves? So it is true. Greetings, noble elves. My master, the great druid, is expecting you. If you will come with me, I shall take you to him. Expecting us? I like this not. He is a druid, and we have come all this way to speak with him. True enough, but remain vigilant until we know what the cause of the land. Until we know the cause of this land's desolation. Mortal, we shall come. Lead on. So is this going to be a story scenario, or do we have to fight again? What the hell are those? Cultists. Okay. Master, it is as you foretold. The elves are here. Of course they are, you cur. He's a great druid. Now, Alex, you will give our guests the wrong impression. As you wish, master. By my beard and bones, I never thought to see an elf in all my life. But where's my courtesy? Welcome, elves, welcome. I am Amaranthine, the great druid of the stone circle. It's technically a stone triangle, don't you think? I am Sion, and my companions are Gallimir and Alindra. You have travelled far and through great peril to seek your counsel, great druid. And this other with you, the rare. She shines with light even in this. Surely she is highborn, so great is her beauty. Yes, I am, great druid. I am Princess Elithiel, daughter of Princess Enough. Ah, cautious, yes. And in these times who can blame you? Much darkness there is in the world. Lamentable. There you have it. Please tell me, Master Siond, what counsel might the great druid offer the fair folk? Siond, ask him. Some days ago, a party of drakes attacked our home and made off with something of great value to us. Great druid, it is uncharacteristic for the drakes to have done such a thing. We have long been absent from the world, and we wonder if there may be more to their actions than what we can surmise on our own. The drakes, you say? We have seen no drakes in our lands, but it is known that their homeland, if it still exists, is far to the south. Now from there rumours have reached us. What rumours? It is said that a power, dark and terrible, has arisen in the south. I have heard little of this, but one name is spoken again and again. Ashrael, the Dark Prince. Ashrael? Gallimir, what do you know of this? Nothing. Whoever this Ashrael is, he raised no wind in my time. It is said that the Dark Prince is raising all fell hosts out of the mountains. If what is said of him is true, he may well have subjugated the drakes and forced them into doing his bidding. I find it unlikely that the drakes would ever surrender to an oppressor. They would die first. The drakes you knew, perhaps, but times have changed. Still, we know more than we did before. Our thanks, Druid Athramain. What boon may we grant you for our aid? We have gold and, I do not desire gold, but there is something you might do to aid us. The gods of this place are dark gods. Surely you have seen their mark upon the land. They must ever be propitiated with blood. What are you suggesting, Druid? I have aided you, now aid us. The blood of many of our people is required to satiate the lust of the gods. The blood of a highborn immortal, now that would sate them for near a century. Give us the elven princess who travels with you, and we shall consider your debt repaid. You dare! Fiend, I should strike you down where you stand. Only the fact that you have aided us stays my hand. This land wanes because because of your foul blood magic. You are no druid, you're a sorcerer. Sorcerer, am I? Foul are our practices. You play us false. We aided you, and you withhold repayment in kind. Very well then, we shall take what is owed. Take the highborn alive. Kill the rest. With pleasure. We get to... That's for being a minion of evil. Oh, I thought she'd stay there. Ugh! Okay, those are creepy. I don't like those. Princess, look out! I'm so glad we have that fire bow. Look at what they've done and what they have done to the trees. The humans shall pay for this outrage. Blink, come out. We need you. Oh, okay. So even though Blink is not... Yeah, so even though Blink is not marked as a hero here, he will be... He's kind of a hero. Okay, let me just read that, because I want to. Also, we're about out of time, so I think I'll end the stream here. Or, almost here. And, yeah, and we'll do the next scenario next time. Again, I apologize for not being as efficient with the other scenario, and I definitely hate having lost those 3 druids. But I think what we got out of this deal was an okay repayment. Also, we got the princess now. There's a prodigy, whatever that means. Oh, wow, minus 24%. That's nice. She advances quicker, which is also fair enough because she did join us 3 scenarios in, so she's kind of behind. Okay, also does she? Yeah, she has healing +4. Will-o-wisp. Will-o-wisps are creatures of the purest spiritual essence of nature. They are extremely rare and are usually found in only the remotest of locales. While they can be summoned by powerful magicians, the only other time they will be found outside their haunts is when they choose to serve as a companion to a being of pure heart and intentions. Ah, as far as it is known, this has happened only a handful of times, and in all cases the fortunate recipient has been an elf. It is said that those who are so chosen are destined for greatness. While this has often proven to be true, it is also known that those who are accepted as wisp friends often end up sacrificing themselves in the pursuit of noble ideals, and thus die before their time. Okay, will-o-wisps are extremely fast and resistant to most types of attack. In addition, they regenerate rapidly. Utterly devoted companions, the will-o-wisp will also disappear immediately if, I suppose, their companion dies. And we have a Lithiel here. I'm not going to read that. Okay, can we recall? Yeah, there we go. We cannot recruit any shamans anymore. Which is a real shame. But we still have 3 healers now. So we should actually be fine. I should have gone for some scouts. Actually, no, undo that. Can we yes. Okay, I don't like the fact there is a keep over here. And I suppose that's a sacrificial stone, so that may have an effect later in the scenario. This guy does not seem to have any minions, unless he can, of course, recruit onto all his surrounding tiles like we could in the last scenario. That's a possibility. Okay, the Wisp is pretty decent at hiding. We'll put the princess back a bit. Is that thing here description? Okay, it advances, but it doesn't seem to have 5 levels as the other ones had. Okay, we'll put that there. Next turn we have to get some scouts. Yeah, he can recruit to that. Okay. What level are those? Level 3. Are you kidding me? Okay. And they have a ranged poison attack. Isn't that great? It's not. It is totally not. Damn. Alright, rangers can disappear in the forests. Isn't that wonderful? Actually, no, we can't move. I would have liked him to move over here, because then we could have ambushed at least one of those two. Okay, I need some scouts. I'll go with 3 of those. Let's recall this one. Then go with some more archers. Okay, this guy's level 1. Could do this. So there's a level up. Lindra's level up, and she is, as usual, the heroine character type, or unit type. So she has now gained Fairy Fire, which is a ranged arcane magical attack. And which is what the Elven Sorceress would gain if we had this upgrade path available to us. Okay, that is a reasonable chance. I mean, we have 70% defense here, so that should actually work in our favor. Quite solidly, in fact. Okay, he has a ranged missile attack. That kind of sucks. No, I really don't want to do this. I really don't. I think we might actually want to... No, wait, Blink has 70% defense there. So he should be fine. But just to be on the safe side, to actually move him back. They may have this village if they want. I don't care. I need to keep my troops safe. Yikes. Okay, yeah. Next time we'll start this again. So that was cheerful. Okay, don't advance too fast. We should probably just let them come. Actually, can we see something here? Status table. Yeah, okay. So next time we'll just let them come to us. Or like we'll stop them here at this forest. Because as you see here, status table, he did not have any gold left as well. And since he was not taking over any villages yet, we would have been fine. So we will just wait for them. We'll just let him use his units up. We'll have to stop those from taking over villages though. And yeah, next time we'll try this again. Thank goodness. Also, 70% defense my ass. Oh well. I hope you enjoy this. I will, of course, leave this stream archive on my channel. And, I mean, you got this on top of the usual video today. So, I think we're good. Just announcement, videos may still be a bit in short supply because my thesis deadline ends on 20th of November. Since that's a Monday, I will have to I pretty much have to get it printed by Friday, so I can throw it at the copy shop so they can bind it, because you have to hand in a bound copy of the thesis. You can't just hand in a stack of papers, you have to actually bind it, which takes another day, and since it's going to be on a Monday, I will have to do it on Friday or Saturday, maybe, if I'm lucky. Might get expensive though. So that's going to be a thing. And yeah, that means I pretty much have to get cracking. So yeah, I'll not do as much recording. I'll try to stream, I think, every Saturday now. I'm trying to get this established, like Saturday from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. I will be streaming, unless something important is on the next day. So, like, I mean, my defense won't be on a Sunday. That's just not possible here, because nobody at the university would be working on a Sunday. But my point is, unless I have to get up very early in the morning, I'll try to stream from 11 to 1. Once the thesis is done, I might do this more often, because I like this a lot. I would like it more if people are actually watching this as we go along, but I do certainly enjoy streaming. I would also enjoy it more if my connection would not die on me randomly. So, connection, you have been warned. That'll teach it. And, yeah, so you can try to mark the Saturday 11 p.m. as the official number 12 streaming time now. And again, this may become more frequent as things progress. I mean, if people start watching those more often, then I will be more tempted to make more streams, and I'm trying to establish a schedule here. I'm not sure how I'll do this with the regular videos. I might actually, I don't know, there will still be regular videos. I'm just not sure how I'll do the streaming and recording, and how I'll balance all that, so not sure. It's not a thing I have to, or I should currently be thinking about too much, so I won't. And next time we'll go back to round 1 and see how that plays out. Woohoo! Okay, yeah, that's it for now. Thank you all again for watching, and yeah, good night to those of you who go to sleep. Have a nice day and a nice weekend, all of you who don't go to sleep just yet. Also, if you guys think that my stream time is like not matching with most of your schedules, then you can watch it later. I try to pick something that is okay with me, because it's now I'm usually still awake, but a time at which I don't have anything else to do, unless I'm writing a master thesis. And it should also be a time at which most of my viewers in other time zones, which I believe would be Australia and the US mostly. Actually, I do have this stupid YouTube tool, so let's actually see. I think there was an option that tells me where my viewers are from. Where the hell did that go? It's here. No, here. Yep. US, Germany, India, Canada, and Portugal. Didn't expect that. I mean, US, yes, Germany, maybe. I think it counts my own view of the preview thing there, so yeah, maybe. India, totally didn't expect that. Canada, also, why not? But nice. If anyone from Canada is watching this, hello there. Greetings to Canada. It's a place I always wanted to see. Like, I always wanted to visit Canada for a while, but it's kind of hard without money. But I mean, it seems like there are so many great places, great wilderness places in Canada. And I mean, it's one of my personal dreams. Going off on a tangent here. One of my personal dreams is catching a salmon, because they're kind of rare in Germany, at least around Dresden. They're somewhat rare. And my dream is to catch, kill, and cook a salmon, and of course to eat it later. Not on that day, but I wanna eat a salmon I caught myself. Okay, it's one of my bucket list entries, and I do still have time for those, but it's just one of the things I definitely want to achieve one day, and I think if I ever manage to get to Canada, it would be I may have a better chance than I would have here. Just say it. But if it doesn't work, I think Canada would also still be worth a visit. Anyway, I hope you all have a good night. Also, if you do feel like commenting on my rather stretched and weird opinion on the games as services thing that I tried to get across earlier, I'll probably do a video on that. I'll have to script that anyway. Yeah, if you have a comment on that, feel free to leave it there. You can also join my Discord if you want to. If you want to play Battle of Wesnoth, you can do it for free, completely. Battle of Wesnoth is open source. You can play it. You can make your own campaigns if you want. If you make a campaign, you want me to play that, just toss me a message or a Discord message or a comment, and I will download your campaign. I will play it. You will get my stupid voice acting though, so be aware of that. You will get Molias for a campaign, be that good or bad. And I will play it blind, so I will not know what to expect, but I will, if I really don't like it, I will give you my constructive criticism, and then I will just stop the campaign if things go really wrong, and if I really don't enjoy it, I will just stop it. So be aware of that. But I usually try to be as kind as possible if somebody actually puts in the effort and creates something. Okay. So yeah, good night everyone. Thank you for watching, and I'll probably see you all next time. So yeah, next Saturday, 11 p.m. German time, I will be streaming. Yeah, better for Wesnoth. Mark the date if you want, or just watch it later. See ya. Bye.